and welcome to MTN Live in the Mountains. I'm here with Miss Tracy Bush, also known as the Nutrimom. You're also here with your lovely daughter, Miss Jules. How are you today?
Good.
Good. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So you are a food allergy consultant.
Yes.
And what does that entail?
Well, basically I meet with people that have been diagnosed and don't know where to begin. Much of what we went through as a family when my son was newly diagnosed with food allergies. I try to transition, make it easier for them, and help them through that process.
Great. So you got involved when your son was diagnosed. So what really drove you to tell other people about it? Like, what really brought you into the consulting business?
It was bugging me that we went to an allergy specialist after not knowing for such a long time what was going on with him, all of his stomach issues, things like that. And the allergy specialist, diagnosed him and just kind of left us in the dark. Didn't tell us what foods to give him instead of what he couldn't eat. It was all kind of just like, here's a prescription, we'll see you next year. And I left and I went to the food store and I felt very overwhelmed. I felt kind of like there was no in between. It was diagnosis and then what? And that's part of what I wanted to do, is I wanted to take that initial overwhelming feeling away from people to help them with that, to kind of transition through it a lot easier.
I can see something you may not really understand being,
Right.
and the doctor's not really helping that much be an issue.
Right.
So the first step would be to get tested to see if you do have any food allergies.
Absolutely.
So do you have any advice for people who are maybe thinking about doing that? There are certain doctors you need to see, or?
I would say if you are not comfortable with your doctor, whether it be a pediatrician, primary care physician, whoever, go find a different doctor. That's part of your right as a person, as a human being. You are there to find the doctor that is going to help your family and have your family's best interest in heart. We use integrative medical doctors just because that has seemed to work better for us. They do a broader range of food allergy tests that your normal primary care physician doesn't. But again, if you're comfortable with who you have, then that's the initial start, getting tested. You don't want to limit your diet, you want to expand it. You don't want to avoid things unnecessarily. You want to be nourished as much as you can.
Yeah, I would think that people would, once they find out they have a food allergy, they'd be very scared to try other things. So once you get tested and you're looking for that information, they're going to hopefully go to you and get some, what can they expect if they were to come to you for some consulting?
Well, what I do is I take about an hour of their time, and I'm very laid back. I don't want to make anyone even more overwhelmed. But basically, we will, we'll go through some questions. I'll review their food allergy test, and what I will give to them is several pages in a document. It'll include foods that they cannot have, foods that they can replace items with to stay healthy and nourished. It's going to include foods that I recommend, places you can find the items, logos of the products, so when they go to the food store they can visually see what they're finding. I know I'm a visual person, it helps. And it can be recipes, it can be tons of different things, everything that's going to help them transition just a little bit easier.
Well, great. Well, so you have your consulting business. What other services do you offer?
I do a little bit of everything. I have a free quarterly newsletter. You can sign up on my website. I also have a blog. I write articles for several different links and people. I also have a Facebook page and a Twitter account. And as I mentioned before, I work with several doctors to do different talks and consulting.
Great. And what's you have a new book, yes?
Yes. It came out just before Christmas. It's called The Stepping Stones to Food Allergy. It's again, the initial phases of food allergies, and it's a collection of kind of a broader version of what I consult with. Brands that we have tested as a family, easy recipes, forms for school, everything all in one place for them.
Oh wow, that's very, very great. That's very detailed. So we have some items here today. Do you want to tell us a little bit about these items here?
I do. I figured since it's back to school week for us next week, it'd be great to bring some allergy-friendly products that are easy to bring to school, pack and go, maybe even work with the class mom if you're a food allergic mom and you need some hints. We brought some sun butter, which is a great peanut butter alternative. It's peanut-free. It's one of the great things that they have is they have 6 different varieties. They have little on-the-go packets that you can put in somebody's lunch bag, or if you want to go on a hike with the family. Also, Brothers All Natural fruit crisps. They also make fruit clusters now. These are little fruit nuggets. They're really, really good. These are really great. Again, they come in resealable bags. You can leave them in your car, bring them to school, and when, especially going back to school, you want to offer things that kids are also going to enjoy tasting that are allergy friendly. That's a plus.
All right, Jules, so have you tried any of these yummy items up here?
I've tried both of them.
Oh yeah, so what's your favorite?
Is both an answer?
Yes, both can be an
Okay,
answer.
good.
That's good. That's good. I bet they are delicious. I'll have to try those. Let's see. So where can we get your information? Where can we start? Where do we start? Where's our website?
Well, all of my links are located on my website, which is www.allergyfoods.com, and that's allergyphoods.com.
What about your book? Where can we find that?
It's on Amazon, but there's a direct link also on my website.
Great, great. So with these items here that you've brought, what are some good recipes that we can, for people with food allergies, that you can suggest? Like, what's one of your favorites?
Well, I actually have one of my newer, very fast, allergy-friendly recipes right on the EpiPen website. EpiPen has uploaded a new PDF cooking book on their website, which is great. So if you go there, you will find my recipe for hummus chicken.
Oh, wow, that sounds delicious. Do you like that one? Is that one of your favorites? Good. So real quick, there's one thing I meant to ask. Where can we get these items? Where can we purchase these?
Okay, well, Brothers All Natural, of course you can go to either of their websites, sunbutter.com or brotherallnatural.com. Brothers All Natural is, in this area, it's definitely Sam's Club, definitely Walmart. Sun Butter is in different places. You can find them in Earth Fairy, you can find them in Lowe's, but definitely if it's not carried in your local food supermarket, because a lot of people are carrying them now, go to your grocer, tell them that you want to have these items in your food store and have them brought in. I'm sure they'll work with you.
All right, well, wonderful. Well, thank you all so much, both of you, for being here. This was very informative. We'll be right back after this.